Good afternoon, everyone. It's Friday for the Horde Friday. We are back to Battle for Azeroth, back to the leveling, back to the streaming. Sorry about Wednesday. I was not in a good place on Wednesday. I just needed the day for myself. But I have returned, and we are going to have some fun. Announcements. I have changed the reward system for supporters on Coffee. That's right. Not doing the screenshot thing anymore. Not doing screenshot edits anymore. No. I'm going to be doing some things that are much more exciting for you. Yes. Yes. More detailed announcement on that soon. But in the meantime, my World of Warcraft time will expire in 11 days. So if you would like to support the channel and support the content continuation, please consider going to my page on Ko-fi.com. There's a link to it right there on my channel that says buy me a coffee with that little coffee cup with a heart symbol on it. Please help me prolong the time in Azeroth if that is what you wish to see. Thank you. Let's get started. With me right now are Sophie and my beloved Hollandvar.
Hello.
Hello.
Hollandvar's leveling his alliance. Maybe?
I'm leveling through maybe, I'm not sure. Leveling through Drustvar, and Drustvar is amazing. If you people have not leveled through Drustvar on Alliance, come on now, get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's see. Utgard's your main. Are you on your Void Elf?
No, I'm on Utgard.
Oh, okay. So you are on your main. Got it.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. You gonna turn on my light for me? Okay.
Gonna announce to everyone that I'm live. Da-da-da-da. Boom. Anything you Battletech broadcast will be shown to the entire internet. Hi, Reggie!
The whole internet?
The whole internet.
Wow.
I'm not sure if I'm remembering this right, but I think one time somebody said something really racist, and I had to unbattletag friend them right there on stream.
Wow. They deserved it.
Yep. I know, right, Reggie? Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got? I got Horde troops available for pickup. I've got Horde missions ready to do. Hey, Brom. Lovely to see you. As always. Those problems with Overwatch sort themselves out yet? Speaking of Overwatch, if you have not played Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen, the free weekend. There's another free weekend coming up. So you can try out the game before you buy it. It is so worth trying out, and you have nothing to lose, because if you try it for free and hate it, you can just uninstall it and never have to buy it.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. Well, damn. Guys, I met Brom in Overwatch. It was during the Uprising event, the first time the Uprising event was a thing. And he had the Blackwatch McCree skin on, and I was the Mercy, and he actually was one of the most awesome players I had met in a while. He stayed on the point. He moved the payload. He protected his Mercy, which was me. I was so happy. And he was great with his emotes, too. We had, like, our whole first conversation in nothing but emotes. And thus, the start of a beautiful friendship was born.
Shit was tight, right, brother?
Overwatch roleplaying.
Yeah. Y'all are probably wondering what the heck I'm doing in Dalaran. Well, I was down in the portrait room earlier by the coffee cups, taken a screenshot for my announcement on the changes coming to rewards for supporters on my coffee page. One of the things that I will be doing is if you donate a coffee to me on Ko-fi, and what I mean by that is if you give a $3 donation, because that's what the donation increments are on coffee. You give donations in increments of 3, about the price of a cup of coffee. If you donate a coffee, or what would be the monetary equivalent of a coffee to me, and in your message to me when you are making your donation, if you link a song that you want me to cover, I will make a video of it and I will sing it for you. You tell me what song, you tell me what game, whether it's Diablo, Overwatch, or whatever. I will make a video while I am playing and sing it for you, because you will have bought that song from me. Yes. I do reserve the right to reject any songs that run counter to my values.
So
In
like no Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah. No Cannibal Corpse. Nah.
Got it.
Yes. In which case, you have the right to request a refund, and I will have to figure out how to refund you. But it is my hope that you will just still continue to support me nonetheless. You do not have to buy a song from me if you want to support me on Ko-fi. You can just say that you support the channel, and that'll be enough. Brahms did this chat emote in there, McCree finger guns. Hey there! That's Brahm, ladies and gentlemen. Brahm is one of the best. Love you, Brahm. Okay. We need to go to Zandalar. Do Zandalar things. Yes.
Now, I want you to understand I love the Horde before I say this.
Okay.
The leveling gear, at least plate-wise, that you get out of Zandalar, is terrible. Not terrible in stats, it looks awful.
I need to go help a snake guy.
One of the reasons I decided to level my alliance at this point, because the cool Terran armor is top tier. I gotta stop hanging out with Nick. I'm starting to talk like him.
Yep, you are. Now, you're referring to transmog, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Stat-wise, it's pretty much the same wherever, but...
Yeah, I love the pre-Columbian and South American vacation destination feel of everything about Zandalar, but the armor, nah. Given the choice, I prefer to wear the aesthetic of Gultiris rather than Zandalar. Looking forward to getting all those appearances with my Alliance main. That'll be nice.
Morales is really pretty.
Who what?
That Morales is really pretty.
Oh yeah, I know that just from seeing the trailers.
I just
Brahm,
want to say...
Brahm says
Oh, go ahead.
Brahm says he could use more haste on his plate gear. Hey, Altheus.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, also the thing about, you know what? I forgot what I was going to say now.
Good job.
Yeah, I know, right?
We were talking about transmog and an alliance.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember now. The important thing to remember is leather wearers get helmets that are functional tricorn hats. I just want everybody to realize that.
Oh my god.
On Horde or Alliance?
Alliance.
Alliance.
Oh!
Tricorn hats. Holy shit.
I just want everybody to realize that and understand that. And some of the transmog for leather looks like you're wearing a long coat.
Yes.
So,
amazing.
I mean, Coolterran Transmog is amazing. I'm sorry, Horde, I really am. I love Zandalar, I love everything about it, but sweet monkey Jesus, these things are amazing.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back. Earlier, I found this flute during the siege of the temple, and I brought it back to a fox, and then I left the fox alone. So now I need to go see what's up with the fox and why the flute was so damn special. What makes you so special? And your flute, fox? I'm still level 111. I thought for fucking sure I was level 112 last night. So damn sure. But I guess not.
Are you close to 112?
Just a little bit more than 2 bars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did the same thing on my Paladin today. I was like, I'm level 113. I log in, I'm almost level 113. Oh, man.
Was like, how's I do that? How's I do that? How's I misplace that in my head? You ever have those moments? How'd I do that?
All the time.
How'd I misplace that in my head? How'd I do that? Pins and screws, hello! Lovely to see you. For the Phoenix! Thank you! Yes, thank you. Thank you for cheering me in the chat. Well, cheering for me in the chat. Anyone who cheers me with bits in the chat gets to request a song for me to sing on stream. Doesn't matter how big or how small your donation with bits, every bit counts. Every bit is 1 more cent. Literally, 1 bit is 1 cent's worth that contributes to me and to my stream. I will sing for my supper.
Speaking of stuff, I'm making steak and potatoes tonight.
Yummy.
I made beef stew.
That sounds good.
It's good.
I got what? 8 drumsticks. I'm gonna fry up tomorrow. Fried chicken.
Fantastic.
Let's see. Your name is Jeno. You have a white hyena. Hyenas actually look good this expansion, finally.
Hi there.
Hi there. Back so soon. Yes, I'm back, because I gave you a flute, and now I wonder what... hello? Polished pet charms. Desert flute. Play a tune of the desert, encouraging the small critters of Vol'dun to accompany you for 5 minutes. They happily follow you everywhere you go. This guy has pets. 2 little crabs, a wasp, and a violent-looking flower pot. Reminds me of my Savage Daisy.
Everything we need. Need something?
So, Jeno, what's up? A charming tale. Do you care if I spoil any of this, Soph?
Oh, I will mute myself. Hold on.
I think they would make great guardians when they get older, with proper training. However, it seems some of my trainees have wandered off. There are so many things nearby that could harm them. Between the walking sandstorms and angry plants, it's been safer to hide out here and look at night. I'm so exhausted. Could you take this flute with you and play them a little tune? It will remind them to come back to me. Send 15 cobras to Jeno. Just a nip. My tough guys in training are quick learn. Why did they list that quest after the one? Confusion. I like not confusion. I'm gonna start having to read quests in Battle for Azeroth from the bottom up, because that seems to be their continuity lately. Like the other fox, he was talking about that anti-venom for the snake dude, Sarek, I think his name was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I read the stinger one before I read the cactus one, and I was like, okay, I just read these in reverse order. Once again, reverse order. I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing this from the bottom up now. Thanks, Blizzard. Thanks a crap ton. My tough guys in training are quick learners. They do seem to get a bit bitey when they're grouchy, though. Too many and I start to get a little lightheaded. Yeah, because they're cobras. The nearby Atrovax plants have a medicinal gel. It's great to treat fresh wounds and nullify venom. They don't like sharing it. Could you harvest a bit for me? You can tell Soph that she can unmute herself.
So fun meet. I'm just kidding.
Shh. Why, hello, little cobra. Aren't you so cute? Aren't you so cute?
Yeah. Done and done.
I did, yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go up. Right. I wanna look at a teeny tall buddy in my life.
Me too. I feel the same way.
Wow.
I was gonna say something.
You learned the
but
voodoo speak quickly, honey.
The voodoo of what you do. So I finished well, I finished part of Drustvar, but I don't want to head over the mountains until I finish the other ones that are on this half of Drustvar, so.
Yeah, I know that feel.
Oh, where's my soda? This sweet monkey Jesus. It is weird. I live in a desert, and it's rained almost every night for like a month now.
I'm gonna switch to arcane.
I think
I'm in
that's
the
illegal.
mood for arcane.
I'm just like, what the? And okay. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm super like into Vy'kul stuff and whatnot, and I'm super excited that in BFA they have a whole armor set for Vy'kul for every armor type. And in fact, you can get the Vy'kul head from a quest where it involves you finding treasure chests and getting Tortua and whatever you pronounce turtle people freaking scrolls.
Yeah, the pilgrimage scrolls. I got mine last night.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yeah, you get an Azurite Vy'kul helm.
I didn't know that's what that was for. I was just doing the quest because it was there.
Like, I'm obsessed with Vy'kul like things and culture and everything, and I think it's amazing, and it made me the happiest. I read like a small little Girl Scout.
He did. He did.
I did. It was ridiculous.
It was precious. You're adorable when you get all geeked up on shit.
Okay. Is there a cave? Did I miss a cave or something? No. What the hell is this quiet?
All these precious little cobra babies. When did Nasibo join the Discord? That's called monsoon. That's called monsoon season.
Oh, there's the cave entrance. Aha! Time to die. Rare for being a rare, you have to die. I'm sorry. That's just the way things are. Like,
It's a criminal offense.
especially when you have treasure that I want. Gaia, give me your treasure, bitches.
Azurite pinata.
Yeah, Azurite pinata. Here we go. Give me my Azurite. Actually, I've gotten killing rares in Drustvar has gotten me more gear than killing every single rare in Nazmir on the Horde side.
Yeah, there's a lot of rare drops in Just
Bye bye, little sweet cobra things.
That one just gave me Azurite. But There is a rich storm silver deposit and a molinite seam in the cave room. I want people to understand too that leveling some crafting professions in BFA is a pain in the ass. I want you all to be prepared for that.
Who's next? You. You're next. I'm tempted to go war mode just because I'm used to doing arcane with my PvP talents now, after doing so much with my Void Elf. What do you guys think? Go war mode?
Doesn't really matter to me.
I'm also asking
War
the
is
chat.
always the answer.
Yeah. Bear in mind, if it's looking like it gets too much, I'm gonna have to switch back at some point, probably. Altheus says I'd hold off.
You need a red gem.
Pins and Screws says beast mode. Well, for what would you personally hold off, Altheus? I am curious to know. Like, what are your reasons? What would be your reasons, your logic? Well, I laid off the low-level Hordes. I can't say the same for other PvPers. That's true. Nobody really can. Tell you guys what, I'm gonna kill these two little blossoms here. Then I'm gonna poof back to Orgrimmar, turn on war mode, and then we're gonna just see how it goes. If we end up getting some antagonists, then we'll just switch on back. And we'll have to employ Garog's trick of blogging out for AFKing.
What are you doing here, Mon?
Hey,
Ain't your
Mon.
time to die.
Hey, Mon.
Yes, that's the main reason why I advocated against war mode. Can't really say the same for the other max level PvPers on the Alliance side.
Yeah.
People die in honorable death.
Yep. I'm just going to have to see how it goes, and if I get antagonized, then I'll just switch back. If not, we'll just keep proceeding smoothly. Okay, be right back, people.
Alright.
Frog. Why does it have to be? No, just kidding. I don't care. Structs.
Did you do the quest where you save all the little children yet?
I'm doing that one now.
Oh.
You're looking for children. Okay. No children. Children. Come here. Children. Could you stop? Children. This monk is going like that shit.
Yeah.
Children. Come here, children.
Okay.
Come on, stop.
Here we go. Into the fray.
I really want popcorn.
What you want, tell me about what you want. You never think anybody else for a change.
What?
That escalated quickly.
That, yeah, alright.
What?
I'm shocked I didn't even realize what was said.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't scare me like that. You made me drop the ibuprofen lid. What? You got some new coloring stuff. Yay. You gonna color it all up pretty for mommy?
More color.
Oh, I just wanted to finish this one.
All right, now be aware that I'm streaming, so no saying anything dumb. I love you.
Everything I say is dumb. Am I banned?
No, you're not banned.
Excellent. I live to be dumb another day.
Can I be banned?
Say what, honey?
Can I be banned?
You're one of my moderators, honey. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you, babe.
I just want to have everything in stealthy cat.
Wow.
Brahm says 90% of what I say is dumb. Still not banned, Brahm.
Bands.
Oh my god.
Hello, people.
Hey, hey.
Valeria
Hi,
says hello.
hi, hi.
You're in a really good mood today.
Should I not be?
I don't know, you're not usually.
Fight me.
Because he's getting a Frankel
I'm
helmet.
glad that Nick fears me. Fear me, Nick.
Nick fears me. Oh, I hate it when Blizzard does that. They code the freaking
Nick's not there.
ore to appear inside rocks that I can't mine because they're
What's the fun
fucking
of that?
pissing
I
me
can't
off.
scare Nick.
Yep.
You want to scare Nick? Well, maybe Nick will pop in at some point.
Don't
Blade
tell her
Storm!
it's a surprise.
So I finally did the Lordaeron scenario, and I was really, really upset that I was not getting cleaved every 3 seconds by Saruman.
Right?
I was pretty upset that I was not getting cleaved. And I was like, well,
You deserve it, so I mean.
Holy
I do
shit.
deserve it.
Look at this. I'm being attacked by all these killer orchids.
Killer orchids. What are killer
Forward run all over again.
Oh god, the plants are coming to eat me.
Back off, you freaking bird.
Sorfang didn't cleave, but his blade storm was nasty. Yeah,
The
right?
blade storm was
I
nasty. It
skewered the
was.
bird.
You did not skewer the bird.
Brr.
The bird is the
What am I
word.
reading?
I ate it.
Bird.
Where's my rat?
Something.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
What?
The tiger. Why are
What
you...
tiger?
There's a
Tiger.
icy looking cool tiger. Arcane tiger.
It's not an arcane tiger, it's the luminous star seeker. Hollenbar got it for me.
Tiger.
What?
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night.
Seriously.
They're cobras, pins and screws, not
Damn it.
zerglings.
Have you come to trade?
There, you got a zergling.
That's not what zerglings say, honey, but
I do not care.
Saving the children from the witches, because we all know that witches eat children.
Wow, I take offense to that.
Not real witches. Fake witches. You don't know how to take
I don't know how to what now?
events.
I do it a lot.
Oh, tell them I have a surprise for them.
what's your surprise?
One sec. Okay. Tell everybody to listen, please.
Remember, everything has
Everybody
a
to
chance.
listen.
Huh? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I am sure they're listening. Flowerlings. Let's see. There was something I needed to do.
Over there, Star. You killed.
Hey, could just not.
That's you.
Could you not?
Pierce my eye.
You're quoting Smaug, right?
His daughter, Darkfire.
Oh, you're his daughter, Darkfire. Is this an original character you made up, baby?
Yes.
Alright.
My
The
eye.
blood is so splashy in this expansion.
You freaking monk. You rotten piece of motherless trash.
Metal moving. Sharp. Sharp guys
Oh my god.
and my
Mythic with 2 C's and a space between every capital letter is recruiting all players who are leveling and gearing up for raids. We raid Tuesdays and Thursdays with a casual weekend group as well. Anyone is welcome to join for dungeons, PvP, and raid. Please visit www.mythic.us to apply.
I am busy doing something for people.
You hush. I'm streaming. Okay? I don't have to take this from you.
Now, where is this? Oh, that's not water. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's lost in the rocks. I can't mine it because it's coding.
Proud of you.
How did you like it?
Like what?
My act.
It was great. Although if you can't settle down, I am going to banish you. I am staying with a friend and they have 2 4-month-old kittens that are zooming around right now.
Kitty!
You just said the magic words, pins and screws.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Someday, baby, someday. Isn't that right, honey?
That's right.
Yeah.
I much prefer cats to dogs anyway.
Say what?
I much prefer cats to dogs anyway.
Yes. Because we're a couple who talks about these things, we already talked about being cat people more so than dog people. But if we ever were to have a dog, it would be one of those scrappy kinds that you can take hunting with you.
Why can't you name your dog after your beloved if he dies?
Wow.
Because
I'm
he's
gonna die.
not that old. And if he does die, I'm going to get a service dog, and I'm going to name it Conan the Hyborian Hound.
Name it Hollenvar.
No.
Do it.
No, it would be too weird.
Well, then you'll have a doggy husband.
Okay,
Wow.
you're
This
officially...
escalated quickly.
Let's diverge from that topic.
You are officially banned from my room for now. Take your coloring and go, sweetie.
Why? What?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I don't know what's wrong. Was it something I said? Nothing.
Seabraid Stallion. Oh!
Okay. I'm gonna take your quest, Fox, but now I really have to go save the world. Brought you your flute, brought you your hatchlings, brought you your medicinal plants, slew your carnivorous one. I'm not gonna deal with those bright lights and mechs until I'm done addressing this Cobra God problem.
Hey, I got 112 from.
Yeah, nice try, you damn rogue.
I got 112 from opening a chest.
That's exciting.
I'm excited.
A
I'm
117
terribly
rogue tried to sap me.
Hmm.
Too bad, so sad, too late.
excited. I was gonna say something else, but I'll save that for later.
Save what for later?
I made my own limerick off what you just said. But
Whee!
I will save that for later. So.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I'm loving arms.
Arms is great.
he's probably gonna try to sneak the camp and get me. Oh well.
That is cursed. It's cursed. You are illegal.
Alright.
Hey, this pig is wearing rhinestone sunglasses. I want everybody to
Yeah.
know that. This pig named Trevor Highmall or Highborn or something, whatever, was wearing rhinestone sunglasses.
Oh, I
This
remember that
one.
class.
Travis Daybreak is wearing a PvP belt. Hey, Altheus, where are you right now?
I am in Icevale Glacier.
Well, okay, never mind.
Why do you ask?
I need to get a glyph for my warrior. I feel naked without it.
Is it the one where your charge leaves a trail of fire in its wake?
Yeah.
Huh, apparently there's a bunch of Alliance at the Terrace of the Devoted.
That pig had a beanie on. That pig had a beanie on.
Mm-hmm. I certainly have a gold. I can just straight up buy it for you.
How much is it?
So what the Alliance is doing here is camping on the quest hubs like the Terrace of the Devoted and farming off some Horde bodies.
Probably not that expensive now.
Alright, just let me know. So I can give it back to you.
I spent coffee. I lost my coffee.
Hey, you.
Everyone's got a respawn.
All right. Oh, hey, there's treasure somewhere down there. The Forgotten Marsh.
Probably respawn.
Where's the
Pretty far
treasure?
away though, so I die again before I get there. Oh, he's good.
I'm fighting a white griffin. White
I
griffin rare called
I'm gonna go
Avalanche.
look for treasure. 8 Alliance camping at a flight master at the Scorched Sands outpost. Wow.
Yeah. People on both sides have been trolling pretty hard since since 120 has become a thing.
Yep.
Jesus. I get the feeling that I will inevitably have to turn war mode off if I want to progress at some point here. Especially if they're camping the quest hubs. Holy shit. I mean, some people just have no class.
Yep.
There's water on your chin.
There's water on your chin?
On my chin.
On your chin. There's water on your chin.
Hey, this is my friend.
Up here, up.
Oh hey, all those pigs were people.
Yep.
They were.
Wow. I'm having problems with this one quest.
Which one?
Wanted Rivelwoe. He just won't spawn.
Is he in a cave?
No, he's at the like the mountains, so right by these waterfalls. It's the only place.
Oh, he walks all along that whole waterfall.
Oh.
Like the river at the bottom of the waterfall.
Okay.
You're talking about right below where you say begins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that whole river up toward the town.
Okay. I got myself a cool terrace halberd now.
The good thing, though, is that players in my home faction here are at least communicating. So it shouldn't be so bad. As long as you stay in communication, everyone, you should be alright.
There he is. I found it.
I'm out of range.
I may die. I pulled some spiders with him that are apparently poisoning the freaking ground.
Oh, get bent, you fucking paladin. Well, I just got ganked by a paladin, a death knight, and a bunch of others here. Yep. Let's see, we've got...
Nope, I don't.
Oh, we've got an assassin. No, an alliance officer. What's that? Some kind of elite NPC. Death Knight, a priest, and a paladin.
Alliance officer is the Alfred Wormbane.
Alright.
So they're questing, or they have a quest that involves you going around and hunting with him.
I get to take a picture with one zombie. Yay!
Hey.
Look at this ugly motherfucker. You're not my usual spirit healer.
You mean glorious, motherfucker.
Just because he's glorious doesn't make him any less ugly.
I think he's beautiful.
So, do I just talk to him? Resurrection sickness? No. No, thank you.
It's whenever you die, there's a chance that he'll say something.
Yeah.
I don't care if he says something. All I care about is the resurrection sickness.
Yeah, you're gonna get res sickness
Oh,
if you decide to go that
one of the
route.
group wanted to res me. Thank you. Oh my god, that typo. Terror bad. All I wanted was a treasure, man. This is going to be a lot more fun at max level when we can get all the guildies together in a war party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotta pull him out of that, guys. You can't just sit in there and die. You gotta pull him out.
And now I'm trying to find the Western launch so I can get the doggone Explorer of Justfar achievement.
Doggone. He said doggone.
God damn it.
There. I think I finished this side of this. That looks like it. Now I'll have to do it. I am now neutral with the Order of Ember.
Let me steal one of them buffs for ya. Hello, Void Elf. Very nice. That was nice.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Whew. Okay. That was dicey. some hunters complaining about getting killed while AFK.
Huh?
Like,
The rule is
really?
if you have war mode on.
Yeah.
There are less unscrupulous people out there who will kill you.
Alright. Found out where Western Watch is. It's on an island.
There's a rare
That'll
here.
help.
Where's the rare? Where's the rare? Warbringer Hosick. Nice. Yeah, I know, right? Pins and screws? Very sporty. Or rather, unsportsmanlike, or what have you. Psh. Yep, so much for me. Oh my god, that was so patronizing, but I can't even refute it. Ugh!
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening.
What do you say?
This is the part where I pout like a sulky fucking child. He said, that blink didn't get you very far, did it?
Ah!
He knew exactly what I did right before I died. Oh my god. Ugh.
One zombie sees all.
Ha, Pins and Screws says the guy probably goes AFK in Battlegrounds and complains there too. Yeah, right? Right? Okay, guys, I tried, but it's really looking like I'm not going to be able to bring you guys war mode until I'm max level and with the rest of my guild in a war party. That will be coming soon. Right now we're all leveling and trying to take in the content and enjoy it. But at this point, it's a nope.
Told you.
Yep, it's a nope, sir.
Also, with that 5% gem, you're not losing as much as, you would by turning war mode off, because I did you that 5% gem, at least will work for a while.
Yes. Yes.
I'll be in your war party.
Hell yeah. Let's see, did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Pretty sure I went the wrong way. Did I? Did I? I did. I went the wrong way.
Okay, let's see if I can remember this.
Thank you, Pins and Screws. Yeah, I did give it a solid try.
First, one second. One is third.
There we go. Now I got the Explorer to Dress Bar achievement.
Ha
That
ha
was
ha ha.
the second. Second. Third.
It's just it's a known fact that the buddy system conquers all.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Get out of there, go to Orgrimmar while I still can.
Just to let you all know that if you're playing either side, it's super important. Not super important, but there's no needed achievement for it. But the zone treasures across all of the places are probably going to be needed for flying, just like it was in Legion and WAD.
Thank you. That reminds me, I need to look up look up Legion Pathfinder. And guys, these extra tabs on my achievement panel are not part, like search, suggestions, and watch. They are not part of the default achievement panel. That's part of an add-on called Overachiever. You can get it on the Twitch app or
Which I
CurseForge.
immediately took off after you left.
They call it CurseForge. They call it Twitch app. So here we go. Let's see. Pathfinder. Battle for Azeroth, Pathfinder Part 1. Battle for Azeroth Explorer. Explore the regions of Kultiras and Zandalar. Azerothian Diplomat. Earn revered with all of the reputations listed below. Oh my god. Zone 1 rep, Zone 2, Zone 3, War Campaign, Champions of Azeroth, and Tartalian Seekers. This is probably full of placeholders and will get fixed.
Oh yeah, for Alliance it says Primor Admiralty, Order of Embers, Storm's Wake, 7th Legion, Champions of Azeroth, and Tartalian Seekers.
Yeah, but for Horde, it says Zone 1 rep, Zone 2, and Zone 3. So, yeah, and that has nothing to do with the add-on. The add-on just does some searching and tabbing. That is actually in the game. The Azerothian Diplomat thing there, as is, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, on mine it actually, I'm on Horde side right now. It has names on mine. So
Really?
it's one place too. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, mine does. Yeah.
Well, maybe it is my add-on, and it's gonna need a fix. Wide world quests. Complete 100 different world quests in Kultiras and Zandalar. Different world quests? What if you do the same one, like, one day, and then it's back again the next day? Is that not gonna count? Is it not gonna count? Is it gonna keep track of all the individually unique quests you do? Because that just sucks.
It does suck.
Zandalar forever!
I called it. I
What?
called it. Totally
What?
Called it.
What?
The dressed were probably cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Surprise of no one. Let's see. Zandalar forever. Complete the following achievements on the continent of Zandalar. The Throne of Zoltazar, Secrets in the Sands, The Final Seal, The Dark Heart of Nazmir, and A Bargain in Blood. I'm guessing that's all the Lore Master crap.
It's a zone quest. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lore Master crap. And Ready for War. Complete the war campaign in Zandalar and Kultiras. Dressvar Foothold, Foothold, Foothold. The First Assault. Death of a Tide Stage. Strike on Borealis. Yeah! We get to attack Borealis. The Marshal's Grave and At the Bottom of the Sea. Okay, so what do? Hit Alt-click. And ta-da! Alright. Back to go deal with that incursion. Yeah. World PvP is only fun when I have peeps. It's not so fun when I'm alone. Buddy system wins. I need to adjust my posture here. I also think I need a beefier lumbar support for my chair back. We'll have to look into shopping around for one or two, I think.
I got this. Don't even worry about it.
What have you got?
I'm escorting Lady Waycrest all over the place. She's not look out. I'm like, I got this.
It's Because she's the sissy lady flower.
I am descended from Vikings. I got this. Descended from Vikings and a son of Stromgard. I got this.
Damn right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you hitting on me, lady?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Me.
I mean,
Why is that?
It's
You
alright,
afraid
you-
he'll break you?
I will break you.
Please don't. I'm delicate.
She is.
Yeah, she has glass bones and paper skin.
Yeah.
Every morning she breaks her legs. Every night she breaks her arms. Yeah.
Alright, calling it. This place right here, if I can get back here after I'm done questing, this place is mine.
What place?
Exit.
What?
Golvar.
Oh yeah.
Gulvar. What? What are you saying about Gulvar? Because it sounded like you said this face is mine.
This place is mine.
Okay.
Golvar is mine.
Yeah, you can get there.
Good.
It'll be full of ads still, but
Huh?
it'll be
It's
full
alright.
of bots still, so
That last room it won't be.
But I just did stop you. Bad snake man. I should make my way to safety. I agree, oh formerly caged captive. Someone named Steak just told me nice Xmog. Thank you.
Thank you, Steak.
Thank you very much, Steak. I put a lot of thought and care into my
Speaking
battle
of
booty
that,
mog.
I need
Yes.
to find a good place to stop for a little bit, but I promise. The little one. Steak and potatoes tonight.
Look at all these weapons.
Oh, there's a rare. I need to kill you. Post haste.
Staves, spears, daggers, scimitars. The usual desert weapons you would expect. Let's see here.
I'll root you out and kill you.
That's what
Like
I like
that
to
much.
hear, little snake person. That's what I like to hear. Let's see. Do I need to kill any more of those collars? The storm collars? Interesting flower. Akunda's Bite. Nice. Not bad. Egg tender. Menders and egg tenders. Let's see. 8 more levels to go. Woo! There we go. More sky collar.
Go ahead. Summon as many dead as you want. I'll get the wall back in the grave.
Let's see. 3 more sky collars. I hate that the slow spell, the slowing spell, is like not at the same range as the rest of your arcane spells. It's disgusting. That's why I wanted to do it in war mode with my PvP talents, because it extends, you know, the distance, and it also affects the other targets around your target. But no matter. No matter. The days of war partying will soon be upon us. Be upon us all. Nice. I'm gonna go turn you into something.
My darling, I have to go finish making dinner ready.
Alrighty.
I will talk to you later.
See you later, my dear Sophie. Well, ain't you a bother?
Please stop making terrible, terrible jokes. You'll turn druid people. Ulfar.
God damn it! I was going backwards. I was supposed to blink backwards.
That was it then? There's no quest apparently? Okay, whatever.
Whoa! That happened. Back up I go to get my loot, I guess. That's what happens when they corner you on a cliff. Okay. Time to return to the faithful to let them know that I dealt with the faithless.
I'm gonna find storms. And the quest. 3 players, huh? Well, we're gonna try it alone.
Back to the forward camp.
All of this storm silver.
Gah! I forgot the last of the weapons. Back I go. Is that what you call cliff?
Honey.
Cliffhangers. Yeah. Yeah. You not wrong. You not wrong. I wouldn't say you right, but you not wrong.
Feeling I'm gonna die.
I need to target something first.
Yep, I died.
Golden Fleet Dagger of the Fever Flare. That's disgusting. What a great Death Knight dagger that would be.
Alright, let's try this again. And I really gotta go and try again.
Yes, go. Feed the child.
I can't. I'm dead. I gotta do this thing first.
So get not dead and do the thing, then feed the child.
I have to.
Yes, you do. You have to.
Give me a second, bro. Let me see if I can find some others who are possibly doing it as well.
God, I am clicking and hitting all the wrong things right now. My dumb hands. Ugh. See, this is why I have this thing in my TRP tag. Suffers rehabilitated hands and may flub typing. Yep. When my hands get all dumb, that's when I'm glad I put that warning there. Is there anything more on these weapon racks? Have I come back for nothing? Please tell me I have not come back for nothing. There's no weapons on that rack. No weapons on that rack. Like, did I clean them out of their weapons and it still not credit me? Because that would not be cool. Alright. You! On the trilobite! Your turn to die. Eradicate you like insects. Guess again.
Sorry, bro. I got this. We got some people. I got some people to help me. Thanks anyway, brother.
Rubbing my eyes. I got itchy eye.
Man, you know what? I find more platinum than I find in any other ore. I swear.
Someone said in general chat, a part of me misses having my companion with me. I don't. I miss all the benefits of having the bodyguard. But I'd like to have it without the bodyguard.
Awesome. He told the lore you actually pops.
You help someone out, chances are later they'll help you.
That's the theory, anyway.
Yep, in theory. Someone else has their rat stallion mount. Nice! Dedication! PvP in the sewers.
Oh, speaking of Rat Stallion,
What?
in the Freehold dungeon, the Volpera pirates there
Yeah.
ride Rat Stallions.
Ha! Funny.
I'm just gonna log out right here and go make some food.
Do it.
Or I can fight. Hi. Alright, I'm logging out here like just to go make some food, okay?
Alright.
Crafted from glass and other materials that can only be found in Vol'dun. Wow, you make weapons out of desert glass? That's
Hey.
amazing. I need to schedule my next chiropractor appointment for next
I
week.
guess I can't log out.
My neck is not liking me at all right now.
Okay, now I can get to that place and I can. And
I'm attempting to do this by myself. See how long I last.
you know what the greatest thing about being a warrior is?
What?
Everything you get for weapon-wise, from quest rewards or from anything, with the exception of wands, you can get the appearance.
Yep.
That's what's great about being a warrior.
I'm gonna die. I can't do this on my own.
Okay, this is totally not the end.
Here's hoping that guy doesn't die so I can come back and help him. Don't you dare drag that motherfucker over me. Okay. Clearly, a mage and a rogue can't do this alone.
Also, in the Vol'dun dungeon, one of the bosses uses the Tibu's blazing straight sword model as their weapon, but it doesn't drop from her.
Oh, it's a world drop from anybody.
Yeah, it drops from anyone.
Oh my sweet gods, I want this toy more than anything in the world.
This one.
The one that you can use to prick people to determine if they're a witch or not.
What?
The one that you can get to prick people to determine if they're a witch or not.
Oh yeah, you get that.
Yeah, I need to stop. I need to stop.
You're a witch. Frick.
I need to stop. I need to go make food.
Yes.
I'll be back later.
For your son.
I'll be back later.
There he goes.
You can no longer put a group on auto accept. You can no longer right click a quest and start a group or find a group for it. It is all entirely by hand. You have to enter in the name by hand. You have to accept the group members by hand. It is so dumb. So dumb. It has not made playing easy at all.
People probably complain that too many DPS were joining their auto accept groups.
It's possible. It's still bullshit. It doesn't really solve anything.
Yep.
Just makes things that much harder because you have to try to not die.
I don't have a target.
Quest complete. Yay. Hello. What's this? What have we here? What have we here? Oh, look at the angle of the sun. The lights are starting to get pretty. Brahm says that needle is fun, and Pins and Screw says Hollandvar must have all the toys!
Yep.
Yep, he's a treasure hunter. He's a collector of all the things. Here we are at Vol'dun's Fall. Before we go and resolve this divine snake problem, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Y'all behave for Alpheus while I'm away for a few minutes.
Yep. Streamer's the way. Time to party, guys. Break up the dancing bears. Ain't that right? I check chat right now, but I'm in a dungeon and can't really. So, I'm just gonna take all that silence as a yes. Well, to me, it's a silence. all of these pirates. And once again, I apologize for not being able to check chat. I am in the dungeon, and well, dungeon kind of needs to take priority as far as attention goes.
And I return.
Welcome back.
See, Brom says, Buddy and I spent 30 minutes poking each other to see who the witch was. And Pins and Screws says, which witch is which? Brom says, turns out we both were witches!
Yeah.
I think the music for Vol'dun is putting me to sleep. Ah. May have to make myself some tea eventually.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. Hello, coconut strips. Come to mama. Here we go.
Are you here to help? Sephiroth, save us all. We are heading into the heart of the Faithless Empire, champion. It is a cruel nest of rock and dirt, swarming with Sethrak who have forsaken our Loa. I lived here too once, long ago, before Korthek betrayed our people for power and madness. In those days, Korthek and I led all Sethrak in our worship of Sephiroth. My personal sanctum was hidden away in the hills, a small shrine to Sephiroth, where I could meditate. It has been abandoned for years, but it will be an ideal place to launch our... Wait, what are Valkyra doing here?
Everyone stay calm. This is one of the good ones. Hot Sans, am I glad to see you, friend? I'm in way over my head here.
Another room.
Well. Looks like there's a bunch of foxes in the snake nest. Foxes in the snake hole.
Yeah.
Got anything for me?
It's a funny inversion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Foxes in the
Just a little
snake. Foxes in the snake hole instead of snakes in the foxhole.
We must remain strong.
This is unconventional, but I believe Sephiroth would be pleased to see her shrine used to protect innocents in need. all these trash items. Vorik sounds like he's voiced by Soldier 76. Huh. You know, now that you mention it.
Dobby likes you. I can tell.
I told them Aranya cares about the Volpera and won't abandon us. Yeah. You little scrounging fox traders have grown on me. They're like goblins, but with trading and scavenging. There's like nothing they won't pick up and say, I found it, it's mine.
Yep.
Or promptly trade something. What if they already have it, or if they just found it, they are totally down for a trade for something that they think is even better. Totally nothing they won't trade or scavenge for. Let's start with your dialogue text here, Mira. What are you doing here? Same thing you are, I assume. If I'm not talking much, people, it's because I am eating coconut strips here.
Mm-hmm.
Has he told any dad jokes yet? No, not yet, thankfully. How do you sneak the slave shout? It's very exciting, and I've only cried in fear 3 times so far. God, Mira, you're too precious. For a second, I swear I thought her text read, if you need to leave, just poop out of the cave and head west. But no, it says pop. You pop out of the cave. You do not poop out of the cave.
Well, you do poop out of the cave unless you want your cave smelling like poop.
This is true. And the cave is a holy shrine to a snake Loa, so don't poop in the shrine. It's not cool to poop in a shrine.
Well, the snake glow is all about that poop.
That seems like it would be more the trash Loa's thing.
So that's where the keys are. Keys are in the 3rd boss room. Excuse me.
I completely forget who Alvarati even is, but we're getting into it.
What the? Wait a minute. Nuts.
If any of y'all are reading this text on the screen, I can have the transcript up for you guys later.
What's up?
Oh. Stuff.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Shenanigans?
Alvarati, whoever they are. Who is Alvarati? Jesus Christ. Talamorn, Night Elf Demon Hunter. I have no idea who that is. Possibly one of the Hearthstone contenders that I hosted once. But they broadcasted Rogue or Warrior, conflicted on what to level next. I said, Mage! They said, ew, no. I said, Mage Supremacy! They said, Mages are useless. I said, say that to all my slain enemies. You'll be at it a long time. He said, only squares play mages. Ree! Shall I 1v4 you guys in Tolbarad again? I said, I'll have you know I am a spiral, which is definitely not a square. He says, that's not even a shape. I said, it's a pattern of motion, the most common motion of forces of nature, which is what I am. He says, squint. I said, a force of nature in motion.
Yeah.
God, I gotta get all this down and...
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There we go. I will pick that apart later for fun. It is hard to read on Kindle Fire. Ah! Mobile Twitch, yeah. Don't worry, I will put the transcripts up on Tumblr and Twitter and all that fun stuff. First I'll post it on Tumblr, then I'll put a screenshot of the Tumblr post on Twitter. It's just easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, now that I know what you're doing here and how you sneak the slaves out, where's Nisha? Just head west out of the cave, down the first ramp to the right. When in doubt, listen for the sounds of Sethrak dying and go towards them. She'll be close by. Where is Kiro? Kiro's hard to keep track of, always on the move, always working on some big plan. He left with Nisha, but last I heard, he was heading down into the gulch to steal supplies or sabotage the cannons or something. There's cannons? Fun. Do I get to blow them up? More fun. Time to go rescue some Volpera children. Hey! New gloves. Not bad.
Hey, you'll be careful in the crater below. Please be careful.
You get to your meditating, Vorik. I personally know how important it is to meditate, clear your mind. I will probably do some more after stream. I did some earlier today, but I will probably do some more after stream. Tiny screen, old eyes. Aw. Sorry, pins and screws. We are getting older, all of us, every day. It's the catch about mortality. Mortality is fleeting. It has an expiration date. Except none of us can know what that expiration date is. See. Oh, is there an innkeeper here? Please tell me there is.
Where?
Vorik's shrine. His sanctum.
never been
Doesn't
there.
look like it. Doesn't look like it though. I have come to the staggering realization that I don't have enough wand transmog. What little I have is pretty damn cool, but I don't have enough.
Good. They should know who's gonna kill them. And our people shackled in chains down there should know we haven't abandoned them. Today is a good day to fight. Every day is.
Aranya? We gotta stop meeting in places like this. Actually, let's always meet in places like this. You up for killing some faithless?
Death is at your door, faithless! The fury of the Volpera rises from the sands to demand vengeance! And I will have it!
God damn, Nisha is like fury incarnate. She's a mad little fox.
Well, nothing is more dangerous than a corn fox.
Mm-hmm. God, she's like more Loktar Ogar than some orcs I know. Jesus. Hell, I'm gonna tweet that. Okay, tweeted it. Yike. But seriously, she is like so much more Loktar than just a lot of orcs I know, and that's saying something. Holy crap. Holy crap, little foxy. Calm down.
Winds at your back, swords in your hands.
Hey, Gathrak's online.
Jesus.
Gath is good people. I'm so glad I met him. What happened?
Loktar Garden, Nisha.
I know, right? She's more Loktar Ogar than a lot of orcs we know, and that is saying something.
We need to tag Granoth in this.
Do it. Do it.
Well, since it's your tweet.
No, you take that link, you put it in the humor section, you do it.
The dunes have everything they need.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to copy the link to tweet and put it in the humor channel.
Yep, do it. Let's see. Da 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 da. Banners, yes. Dead bodies. Banners. Wow. That jerk priest put banners in all the corpses before I could. Okay, you're welcome.
Hi there. Surviving means being resourceful. Let's burn this place to the ground.
Wow. Volpera get all kinds of nasty when you get him angry.
Like I said,
Have you
more
come to
fox.
trade? Take care of yourself. Next faithless is mine.
They have training dummies around here. Nice. Hello, little Vipera.
Anything for me? Don't die out there.
Don't die out there.
Put
Good
this
advice.
sword to good use. Need something? Be quick. Be clever. I'll put this sword to good use.
Boom. Ooh, Void Sphere. Yay me. Get more weapons. Look at all these little kiddos. They've got all their big floppy ears laid back. The poor little things. My death will be avenged. I doubt it. Be free, little Volpera.
Surviving means being persistent. Fear the Volpera.
What did you bring me? Be quick. Be clever. Let's burn this place to the
Yee-hoo! Bad little snakey. You stay back. Stay back or I step on you, you snake. Well, too late. I squashed you.
Take care of yourself. They'll fear the Vol'dun.
Hmm.
Fetch a high price.
Come on. Die already. I have all these little Volpera kids following me now. Ah! It's so cute.
Mhm.
Put my banner down. I can't wait for Hollenvar to get back. I miss him already. He's my rock. Okay. Hey, Squishy. You being good? Aranya dies of Vulpix cuteness overload. Yes. That is exactly true. Akunda forever, Wakanda forever. I mean, Zandalar. How did local defense turn blue? Interesting. Because local defense certainly is not a BattleNet community channel. Weird.
Very.
Yep. I'm gonna get a picture with the kits. I gotta get a picture with my kits. Yeah. No harm to my kits. They're mine. My kits. I don't know why I have flaming hands, but it looks pretty cool.
Mhm.
Placed about half the banners I need to. Faithless! You faithless thing! I find your lack of faith disturbing. I can't Darth Vader. My voice is too feminine and mellifluous to do a lot of those bass or baritone villain voices. I cannot do it. I just can't. Like, you know my failed attempt at orc voice?
Yep.
Yeah. I can't do it. My voice just isn't rough enough. Most I can do is like, Loktarogar! You know, the war cry. My life for the Horde! That kind of shit.
Yep.
And that's a one-off. Damarcus backpack. All this trash all over Vol'dun. One Volpera's trash is another person's treasure. Let's see, who do I need to stick banners in? You? That's a vulture. I end up sounded more like Thrall when I try to do an orc voice. That's not a bad orc to sound like. Oh, Chris Metzany.
I need to get closer.
One last faithless. This cannot be. I assure you it can. Oh, you're gonna spawn right under my nose? Fine. Eat violet pain. Snack. You have not won. Really? Then how come you're the one that's dead and I'm not? Yeah, we all flub typing at some point or another, Brum. Me especially, you know, with my rehabilitated hands and all.
Volpera are strong. Tremble under the shadow of the Volpera banner, faithless scum!
Karthek and his armies will be forced to deal with us. If you and Vorik are going to make a move, you should do it now.
Leave some sackrat for me.
Light up the gulch. Don't mistake my caution for hesitance. I will defend the Volpera with my dying breath. I just prefer to avoid taking that breath today. They have very different but equally effective approaches, Kiro and Nisha.
Mm-hmm.
We go where the sands take us. I'll sabotage their cannons and rocket levers while you burn the gulch. Meet me at their beast lands when you're done.
Conqueror's Path. Pretty desert flowers. Look at this tree. It's nothing but a stump, but it's huge. Ooh, ooh, what's this out here? What's this out here? What is this out here?
I have no idea.
It's a nice little thing for coals. Nice little burners and grills. I like it.
Alright.
Hey, you. I missed you.
3.5 pounds of steak in my stomach.
Yum.
Got anything for me?
That's not counting the potatoes and the rolls. I really like eating.
You glutton.
I am. I love it.
You shameless glutton.
Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty shameless.
I love you.
Dunes have everything we need.
I love you too.
I missed you.
I missed you too. Ugh.
This cave has a view. Interesting.
Alright. Tip, never give another player your account information. Well, I done broke that. That's how I have all my Mage Tower appearances from Legion on my warrior.
Yeah. Velen was
That's
just
my
the
boy.
Yep. Velen was just
My
the
boy
worst hero
Ed.
ever.
He was. My boy Ed did it for me. My boy Ed's fucking balls. Yeah.
I get my own little cobra hatchling. Oh my god!
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna summon it. Hello, beautiful little guardian cobra hatchling of a white cobra-y cobra-ness. So cute.
I got a pet Nasmir from questing. I got a pet Vol'dun from questing. I got 2 pets in Vol'dun.
Yeah.
Zeb from Zul'Dazar, but I could just be,
Yeah.
not finding it yet. But yeah, so pets are a thing from questing again, which is fun. I like that. Also, speaking of pets, it's important to note that your maximum pet limit right now is 1,000. But if you get 1,000 of the new pet tokens, shiny pet tokens, you can go to a vendor in Zul'Dazar or Borealis. I'm sure there's one in Borealis too. That you can buy a thing that is account bound that makes your account hold 1,500 pets.
Nice.
So it raises your cap 500 pets. Doesn't
Yeah.
add 1,500 more slots. It just adds 500.
Yeah, your cap. It caps you it.
All right. Just to add that extra clarification in case people start saying, use it. It's 15 more. And then you have to start saying, stop it, you crazy. You misunderstood.
Really, the very first person I poked with the needle is a witch. Oh shit. I bet you're a witch too. Oh. Oh shoot. I'll poke you too. Oh. You're not a witch. You just got mad. Oh. Did you say bloody maiden members? I'll punch you. You see what happened? Like, I poked another person, they turned into a witch. Maybe you should cut your attitude out. Yotch.
Well, I just crafted myself some better bracers. Let's see if I get an up roll on the belt too.
There's some more people to poke. Oh, this guy's lying down. He's a witch.
Yeah.
Damn, that beautiful crit.
Oh, he wasn't a witch.
Oh, by the way, I have
Alright.
that toy. So we could totally poke each other and see if we're a witch.
This person is dressed exactly the same as the person behind him. One of these guys is a witch. I knew you were a witch! Aha! I was right. My deductive reasoning proves right every time.
I am totally going to have to transmog this. Oh my god.
This guy
Oh my
gave me
god.
a thumbs up. This guy gave me a thumbs up for killing the witch. He's a witch. he was a witch. I knew it.
I have many lucky tools you like.
There's more witches. These two women gossiping here, one of them's a witch. Probably this one in red. Oh, that is a really nice outfit.
Many farewells.
Oh, she wasn't a witch.
Oh, I have just the thing.
Must be your friend here with the white hair.
Good fortune to all friends of the trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess she
'cause-
wasn't.
Old ladies are always witches. Ah.
They weren't witches. They were just gossiping bitches. Friend or foe, huh? Depends on if you're a witch or not. You're a witch! That funny to you?
Gracious goodness, good lord. Alright, I'm gonna rename my Cobra something. One second, let me get my personal,
Alright, bro.
personal Bible.
Do you think which one of these two is the witch? Is she a witch? Oh, wait, she's not a witch. I gotta just give her orders. Let's go find. Oh, wait. There's two people over here. Oh, wait. I just gotta give her orders. Damn it. Let me find some more people.
Random people.
There's some people. There's somebody. Let's go see if he's a witch.
People are looking at suspicious.
They're looking at him suspiciously. He must be a witch, right?
It
Yeah.
has to be. There's no way. He's sitting. That means he's a witch. Witch.
See? Yep, witch.
Of course, if anyone's down suspiciously, of course they're going to be a witch.
That's all the people tested. I don't need to test anymore.
Sharp thinking.
Yeah, that was the quest I just finished.
I don't think you have very much that sharp thinking.
I gotta destroy some witch bane stuff. That was a witch. That was a witch thing. There's a witch thing in this tent. Witch things. A book. Looks like the Necronomicon.
Oh, yes, it does.
Has
What do you
he
think?
even seen the Necronomicon?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, he's totally seen it.
Really?
Yeah. He is my son.
This is true.
Oh. It's an evil branch.
An evil branch.
Must be a witch thing.
Branch that can kill anyone.
Somebody has a book in here.
Good night, pins and screws. Thank you for coming by.
Nah.
Oh, that was a witch.
I know, but I'm done fighting witches. I already got all of my prerequisites for fighting them. I think this house way down here. Think there's witch stuff down here?
Yes.
I gotta give this thing orders.
Let's see, page 229.
Oh, there's a book.
Arrow.
Anything sparkling has to be
You know?
art.
That's the name of the coven that I'm fighting in. Heart's Bane.
Well, I know what I'm naming my snack. I'll rename my snack.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of bunny rabbits here. I have a bunny rabbit. Wanna see? Yes, I can. Come on. Oh, that's mounts. I wonder if I'm a mount rabbit. See? No bunny.
There we go.
No bunny.
I named my
This is a gold
snack
bunny.
Oh, goodness. Surveyor.
Unokalhai. It's the name of the star at the heart of the constellation Serpens.
Nice.
Yep.
I just need to get that's the only rabbit I'm missing. It's the darkling rabbit. I think I have some. I think they're also here. Yep.
You just need the all.
And so where do we get that? Azuna. We'll have to go catch one.
Zoom.
Then we'll have all the rabbits.
Not really.
Except for the dark moon and the olive club. Don't be judging me.
Oh, that's good. Well, you got half one.
I'm not gonna get the flank out. I gotta go in here and orders to it. So long. Oh, it must be downstairs. Of course. What?
Hey, don't die up there.
I know, right? Look at this. This is suspicious as fuck.
What is she talking to?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get some tea before I try to save the world again because I'm falling out of my head.
Alright.
Whew.
Yep. Oh my. She is definitely a witch. What is that?
It's called Whirlwind.
You're taking lots of film away
There you go.
from greatness. David.
I did. I won. I beat her. Everybody, this is my son. For the sake of stream, he'll be referred to as Little Monkey.
Yes. That is definitely true.
'Cause everybody on the internet can hear you right
Oh goodness.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
Is it streaming?
Uh-huh.
Who's streaming?
Aranya.
Aranya?
Yeah.
Which side?
Twitch.
She's actually live streaming.
Uh-huh.
Oh goodness.
When you get older, you can do it too.
Maybe so.
No.
Earth.
That's like Griffin, actually.
Oh, it's like
See, I have one of those. See?
spawns right away.
It's like a bird. It's like a bird lion.
Bird lion.
Yeah, watch. Look at my other ones. Look at this guy.
Oh my goodness.
That's a big yak. And I got this one. This one turns me into something. See?
Obsidian.
Mm-hmm. Obsidian night. Look at this one.
What? Spider.
Well, not a spider. It's a water bug.
Looks
It
like
only has 4 legs. Spiders have 8. And here's my horse. And there's this. This is my cat. Here's my cat. Right, see?
it doesn't look like a cat, but okay.
See?
I
It's
see
a
it.
tiger.
Like,
Tiger. Cats are tigers.
oh yeah.
Tigers
True.
are cats. My angel horse. Here's one of my griffin.
Bye.
There's my lion. My lion.
Golden King.
It's cool, huh?
Where's his crown?
Oh, it doesn't need one. There's my see where yours looks got a lantern on the back.
A lamp?
Yeah, see, it's got a
Good for
lantern.
dark places.
Yeah. It's got 2 guns right there, see?
Oh goodness.
It's got a grappling hook, a pouch, and a bedroll.
I think this be. Do you think this horse would be OP?
It is OP. It's OP. OP.
It is OP. Howard.
Yup. Gotta find some more witch stuff to burn. At 8 of 12, I need. I need more witch stuff. Maybe there's any witch stuff in here?
Northwood.
Oh, that's the end. Okay, that's what I was looking for earlier. What? What's this? What do you got here? Oh. Try that too.
That was the perfect time for like.
I know, from your computer.
Oh my god, yes. It was like, dang. When you just burned out away.
Yeah. Stuff up here. He's got a little squire. I think I have a squire too. Yeah, let me see. I do not have a Spire. I got a Gruntling.
Looks like a square.
Apparently I don't have a Spire. I don't know why I don't have a Spire.
Shit.
I don't know. Whatever. It's not important. Oh, there's something glitchy over.
Anything like low or
Mm-hmm.
get it?
I get it.
I don't know.
They're shooting crossbows. I can shoot a bow and arrow if I want to, but I like using my big as shot.
Naval blade.
Mm-hmm.
That ghost behind you. That was like the ghost from Pokemon.
That's actually.
In Lavender Town, you know Pokemon from Lavender Town has that like ghost.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That was a Voidwalker. That was a demon.
Ghost from Pokemon is a demon.
You're a demon. Yeah. That's the graveyard. I need one more thing to learn. I can't find it. Oh, wait, there's something. Oh, right.
How could you not see that?
Oh, yes, Gabriel, you didn't see it. Don't you be all what to me. Oh, I gotta give somebody else an order. He's like out here for like, no reason. I know.
Oh,
right?
hey, look. I'm not alone in my AFK-ness.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Bleh.
Joke.
I hate being hypotensive. Ugh, it's the worst.
Yes, I get it. You know, I have ghosts for now. I don't want to feel like a goat. He must be up here. Yeah, he's way up here.
Are you here to help?
All eyes on something.
Let's see.
Oh. Cool. It's a pretty cool little town, huh? Very roomy. I like it. Turning all these stuff. Oh, I get a toy. Now I can run around poking anybody I want, see if they're witch.
Poke, poke, poke.
Poke, poke, poke. Oh my sweet, that was almost our bags.
Oh my. That'd be bad.
Yeah, well, I've got an issue, especially this expansion with yeah.
New order.
Yep.
Ooh. The Sky Callers have developed a means of storing volatile lightning magic into fragile crystals. Lightning bombs, in the simplest sense. The magic behind it is quite brilliant, really. Woohoo! Lightning bomb.
Hi, Aranya.
Hey, Lucius.
Nope, little monkey on stream.
Sorry, little monkey.
Little monkey on the stream.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry, it's just you've used his first name on the stream before, so I thought, nah.
I know.
It happens.
Yeah. Like they're putting on their new gear so they can be part of the Order of the Embers.
Oh, so they can bandit?
See watch. Yeah, see watch. She's gonna change gear. See? Ready? Oh.
I saw it for her.
Yeah.
Cross.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, please.
well, he still has arrows. So. Yeah,
Oh,
still has
yep,
girlfriend. Yeah. Look at this guy. This guy. He just doesn't care. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
He's a big dude.
Big dude.
And platinum.
The mountain and ensure
My
that
food is
Rock
super.
John has not forgotten me after all these years.
Excellent. Well, before I start that, I'm gonna check back in at Dazara Lore. Check on the troops, the war campaign.
Ooh, Azura.
As
Azura.
Azurite.
Azura.
Azurite.
You pronounce things like that.
You're fine, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is too
Yeah.
you master rock.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm starting to look good. Alright. Roll out, bro. Go finish your dinner. I guess.
I am listening.
Roll out.
Look at these mountains. You know, I think my theme song for Zuldazar or for Zandalar right now is every time I stand on the top of the pyramid, I'm thinking of the song "Call of the Mountains"
Yeah, that's a good
because
one.
that's the kind of mountains I'm looking at.
I just randomly came across that song one day. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. You came across that song and then you linked it to me and said, "Hey, this reminds me of you." And then I gave it a listen and I'm like, "Oh, holy shit! This song is great."
Yep.
I have to use my Gilded Ravasor when I'm in Dazara lore. I feel like a tourist. You know, like that fucking tourist if I don't have it. Because when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And they ride these Ravasors, so blend in. Assimilate.
I don't blend in. I ride my motorcycle everywhere. Hello.
Hello. But yeah, I would
Green.
I would absolutely not want to be riding my mana
The stream is
saber
still
here.
going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stream's still going.
Hello, Glorious Stream.
Hello, my man.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Falling out of my head, but the tea is starting to kick in. I hate being hypotensive. It does shit to my brain.
What's up, bro?
Not much. Doing some world quests.
I love
Trying
you.
to get that on down that.
Mwah. I love you. Oh, stop saying that. You're amazing.
Talanji's Expedition Commendation awards 75 reputation with Talanji's Expedition. Honor-bound Commendation awards 125 reputation with the Honor-bound. 100 gold.
Alright, so I got actually guys seen like, you know, we've had a couple of days, you know, we've done some of the content. Let's hear it. First impressions in
I'm
regards
loving it.
to the new expansion.
I'm loving it. I'm finding there's so much to do. Even at level cap, even though I have, you know, character at level cap, I'm still finding more and more to do each time I log into it.
Yeah, you know, there's always something to try out, you know, something new to experience.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Aranya to level cap so I can do some dungeons and island expeditions with her.
Yeah. Yep. There's still some things I want to get done on my Void Elf, but I'm probably going to ask someone to help me through that so I can get her to Colteris this weekend. Not tonight, obviously, but like tomorrow night. Have a couple of max level dudes. Couple of you max level dudes on Alliance side help me out.
Definitely.
Thank you.
I might be next, though. I'm really enjoying this Alliance Quest thing.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the Horde questing. It's something where, unlike Legion, no matter what zone you start in, it has a connection to the zones. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, this has a very connected story base, so
It does. It's much better put together than Legion because by the time you get to Soramar, you're thinking, weren't we supposed to be fighting the Legion? And then they brought out the Broken Shore, and it's like, okay, yeah, now we're fighting the Legion.
yeah, you know, and it helps out a lot because you know it connects some of the pieces. It helps you understand like little tidbits of what's going on. Like, you know, you understand, you know, more stuff regarding the like Bella and the main threat and like Nasmir. You get to understand, you know, the other big threat that's in Vol'dun and how that came to be. Um, and like in Zoldazar, you just learn more about the people. You learn more about this race that you're trying to get their navy and bring into the Horde and everything.
Zandalari culture.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of a similar fashion in regards to Coltiers. I'm not sure, but that's the general gist of it. Is that you go around, you understand the people, you understand what you're dealing with, and you know you're just getting to understand the world better in regards to the content. And then when you go to do your war campaign, it's like you know you do your things there, but you recognize, you understand that the other faction, regardless of whether you're alliance or you understand that the other faction, they're not joking around it. These guys are going hard. They're going full game onto this, and they're taking no prisoners. These guys are, you know, whether you're alliance to Horde, whether you have one reason or another, you're just tired, fed up. You don't want to deal with it anymore. And this is you notice that from a lot of characters. You know, one reason or another, these characters start popping in, and they have their reason. You know, I know for Horde side, you speak to Rexar, he has his reason. It's not the same though as for when like Garona shows up. So it's something where I'm enjoying this, enjoying how it is starting off. I wonder what Blizzard is going to talk about in Gamescom because I know that's going to be a thing. I know they're going to be talking about their wonderful battle for Azeroth and how things are going with it. They're most likely going to be discussing the next patch. But yeah. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, what do you guys think? Next patch. We know that when it came to Legion, they had opened up the patch 7.1. They had opened up the trailer for that right away. With the return of characters. What do you think 8.1 is?
I don't even speculate. We're not even a week into it, and
I can't even speculate. At this point, for me, it's anyone's guess.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's going to be what they brought up in regards to who we're going to be facing. Obviously, we get for the Horde, you face the Horde. You face the Horde.
I think that's already in. That's already the raid that's open.
Yeah, but for I think next patch we clean up the Alliance side, the Coltier side. Because obviously, right now we're gonna deal with the whole Zandalar. We're gonna help with their problem and everything. We're gonna finish that up. But obviously for the Coltierans, there's still Ajara, and they've already made it clear that Ajara is gonna be coming in akin to how Vol'dun. He's not gonna be like the boss in the first raid. He's coming later on, which was a typo. So without a doubt, I think that's what one wants to bring in is wrap up both of the continents in regards to the other threat, and then continue on faction.
Personally, right now, I just love how the whole expansion makes you feel like, yeah, you're here to further along your side, your cause in the war, the faction war, but you also get the sense of you need to help the people here take care of their problems at home before they go helping you abroad in the world with your big war.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah. And I love it too, because it's not something where it's like, oh, like you just get these guys and they're just automatically boom. They're willing to help you 100% of the way. Sure, they help you out with the little things, the little things that you deal with, but it's nothing on a major scale. I know for like the island expedition, you get a dude, Zandalari Troll, and like for the Horde and the Vol'dun human for the Alliance, they help you sail the boat and everything, gets to your location, but they're not really jumping into the battle with you against the opposing faction. They're like, you still, yeah, you help us out, but we have our own problem, and our problem was here before you guys showed. So before we start helping you with your problem, let's help us out, and then, we'll help. Scratch our back and then scratch you. And then there's the races. I don't know how it is for Alliance side, what other races you get to see other than the turtles. But
races aren't really
races all
different.
It's the same thing?
Different houses.
Oh, the different houses. I know for like Zandalar, it's not so much different houses. It's different. Speaking of races, what do you think about the races and so far?
I like them. I like the Volpera. They're like little desert goblins, except instead of like goods and services for gold, it's more like trading and scavenging. There is nothing they will not settle on a trade for, and there is nothing they will not just pick up and say, I found it, it's mine. It's so funny.
That one Volpera, it's all kill.
Oh yeah, Nisha. Did you see that, Granith? Did you see that? I tweeted about it.
Honestly,
that little fox is a Zug at heart.
For me, like when it comes to these races, I'm one of those people that are not really big of a fan about the parents. Like they're cool guys. For me, they're like Jawas. That's what they are. For me, they're like a Jawa.
Yes, that is a good comparison. Yeah.
Like how the Jawa are. Like like they're scavengers.
They scrap it and sell it. Yeah.
They scrap it and sell it. That's all that's their whole thing. They don't care what it is, where they got it from. It's like it's ours. All right, let's sell it. Let's trade it. Let's do what we got to do. Oh my god. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Watch.
Why am I in the dungeon queue?
This little girl, right? The little girl's gonna ask me to do a tea party with her. And guess what? I'm gonna find out this little girl. Yup.
Meet me in Falconhurst. That's closest M2. If that's alright with you.
I was heading to Court Lane.
Court Lane, where's the?
Yeah.
Where is that?
It's a little further north from where you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Falconhurst is the closest flight point I'm close to.
Alright.
This little fucking piece of shit. I know this kid.
Yeah, there are rares all over the place over here.
Freaking go to Drustvar, find this little kid, only survivor for this village, and she's telling me to go find out how these people died.
I don't have a target.
Get this kid. Watch, that fucking kid is a little bitch.
Let's see. I am about 6.5 bars into my level. So roughly somewhere between a quarter and a third.
But yeah, back to the topic. Like, my favorite race has to be the Sephiroth.
Oh, I love the Sethrak.
The Sephiroth, I enjoy them a lot. I like their story. I like the fact that it's kind of like, you know, the Nightborn in a sense, where they're going through the whole Civil War process. But it's more so like, you know, it's not like, oh, everybody, the vast majority of the people are like forced under service, or like, you know, just completely fine with the whole faithless ideals and whatnot. Like, there's a vast majority of these guys who are opposed to the faithless, and it's something where like it's even ground. Like either side can win. Obviously, at that, you know, by the time we get there, you know, it was obviously going to slowly put into the favor of the faithless because, you know, of what occurs in that area. But, you know, we intervened, we helped them out, we pretty much,
Yeah.
you know, deal with the threat, and it's cool. I like it. You know, at the end, he talks about like, you know, the person we helped out. He talks about you reuniting the second. I think that's cool. I think I wait to see what these guys, what else they have to offer, because I know for a fact that it's, you know, people's been talking about one of these guys, one of these races on the Broken Isles needs to be an outlier race. Honestly,
I think we're out of phase, man.
Yep, you're in a different phase than I am.
Do you have war mode on?
Oh no, I do not have one mode on.
Neither do I.
Yeah, you're in a different phase than I am.
yeah, there was a phasing issue earlier today that had.
If you have that glyph, just mail it to me. I'll get it in an hour.
No, I'm right here.
If that's okay. I know, but I can't do anything until you complete these quests in this village.
And complete the quest to the village.
I am working on it. I gotta kill 15 of these monsters and then.
But now with me, I don't want the Vulparian. I know a lot of people are like, oh, we should get the Vulparian. Nah. That's not.
Actually, you're gonna find more people who don't want the Vol'dun.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're a nice race. I like their, you know, history. It's just that they're so neutral. It's not even fun. They
Yeah.
are honestly like the most neutral of them all. I can see the Sephiroth a bit more, or the turtle people a bit more. But I doubt either one of those races are gonna be a thing. But if they ever do decide to make it, I think it's like one of those two. But I think more of the Sephiroth. Because even then, the turtle people are also neutral. They're not picky on, you know, who they side with.
Although, given the now established lore of us helping them out with their problems, it's more likely that they would side with us than the Alliance.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with my views in regards to the Sephiroth. You know, people's like, oh, the Sephiroth is going to the Alliance, but if you really play the quest line, it's the Horde that really goes in to help these guys out. When the Alliance shows up, I don't know if it's before or after. I think it's after. The quest is a little bit off, but regardless, it's like when the alliance goes in, the job's been done. We did our part. We did our thing. It's done. You know. So it's like, what the alliance is going to do to benefit these guys? You know, in regards to, you know, getting them into their faction, or anything if that ever occurs.
Question about that. Did the Horde find, what's his name? Off on the side of the road, beaten and bleeding out?
Who?
Yeah, Sethrak leader.
The Sethrak leader was found, I believe, in the camp.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was in the camp. It was, he was saved,
Yeah, he was in a cage.
he was not in a cage. He was just laying down. He was heavily poisoned. And I think it was like the combine of Zandalari and as well as the Vol'dun that found him. And you're the one who actually gets him back to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alliance also found him off on the side of the road and, well, stopped him from getting poisoned by, well, administering an antitoxin.
Well, I don't think it was the leader that the Horde found. It was just some Sethrak named Sarek.
No, it was the leader. He's the
It was
leader.
one of the leaders. It was like
You
one of
guys
the-
are spoiling it for me. I'm not there yet.
Sorry. Well, don't.
I'm not saying it's the leader. I think it's one of the leaders. Correct?
No, Solthis was the other keeper, not Sarek.
Because there was 3 of them, but
Yeah.
two of them are like good guys, and then one bad.
Yeah, Solthis and Vorik, but Korthek is the villain.
I think it was Boric that the Alliance found.
Vorik was found in a cage. Vorik was found in a cage. And Sarek was just another one of the devoted, you know, one of the faithful that befriended the Zandalari and was poisoned.
Nope.
So you're saying Solthis comes back into play?
I'm saying that the one who found who was poisoned is one of the 3 leaders, so.
He's in disguise! He's under an alias!
There we go. We got Korthek.
Alright, almost done. I swear to God, miss.
Let's see.
I gotta kill this witch, this sister, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
Kill
I'm pretty
Krog
sure I'm-
Tamer Traskness to unleash a horde of Krogs. I like how the words of the full para change as you go through the quest line. You know, they start out thinking, you know, Sethrak bad, but then you actually encounter the ones that aren't the faithless, and then they start saying, you know, the faithless, down with the faithless. I'm like, yeah, you didn't have to convince these little para. Good deal. They see what's in front of them.
Yeah, and I think that's good. They're quick learners. They understand that they understand that not everything is done by a whole race.
There.
Where certain races should understand as well. Pointing
We're on the same page now. I see you.
Learn from the Volpira Alliance. You know, not everybody, not every individual within a race
know, right?
is a bad guy. You know, keep that in mind. Alliance.
Yeah.
Like, because you can't tell me, oh, we don't think that way, because if you didn't, Theramore wouldn't have been a thing, and we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Yeah.
And then
I see
true,
you, Altheus.
You know, if it wasn't for what happened in Theramar, and I'm not talking about the whole garage, no, because that's not what this is about. Okay?
All
Well,
right.
kind of, but not that much. But you know,
Okay, I just watched a YouTube video. Bork is is the person that the Alliance finds off on the side of the road, poisoned and bleeding out.
so what about for the Alliance? Wait, that was for the Alliance.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Then
find
what
him
about
off on the side of the road, poisoned and bleeding out.
So who's the guy that we find for the Horde?
What's the wait? Did you just say his name,
Yeah,
Alpheus?
Bork.
Vorik. Okay, so the Horde finds him in a cage, and the Alliance finds him bleeding out. I am guessing we find him at different points in the continuity of the canon story. That's
because
the
it's like,
that's the only way that it would make sense.
Now let me finish. We find him, and he explains that he was tossed aside in a caravan, in a slave caravan. So that's what I
that
suspect.
has to be before.
Yeah, it has to be before because he's in a cage
It
when
has
the
to
Horde
be.
finds him.
Yeah, because by the time we reach, because by the time we go deal with things, the Faithless is done. By the time we finish, the Faithless is done, and they have already accomplished what they were trying to, we accomplished what we were trying to accomplish. We help out with their problem and everything. The Faithless is done. That's it.
Yeah.
So if the Alliance finds out that he was in a slave, then that had to be before we even showed up. Which makes sense if you really think about it, because
Now,
that's how it should have worked. It's like, and you also got to remember too, when you're doing your war campaign, you're going to these little zones and everything, right? And you're doing your little part in these areas. You do it as you level up. You know, you're hopping into like Vol'dun, Asmir, and Zuldazar as you level up. You unlock those as you level up. So if we're going to go by how continuity is supposed to work for for Zandalar, the Horde is supposed to start in Zuldazar, make their way into Nazmir, and then go into Vol'dun. So by the time we reach there, that means the Alliance has already showed up to Vol'dun.
now,
They've already, they just haven't done much in that area to where we take a big notice.
now allow me to explain the Alliance side of the Vork thing. Alliance lands on what's the fucking place called? Shadowstone Harbor. We clear it out of bad Sethrak, and we make our base. During that time, one of the privates that was assaulting the base gets captured, the other one gets killed. Sergeant and you play a character. Well, the sergeant runs off to go find him. You report back to Wormbane, and then you go find the sergeant. Sergeant finds Vorik, poisoned and bleeding off on the side of the road. Sergeant then tells you to go get some cactus and some stingers so he can make up an antidote. You apply the antidote. Vorik thanks you, and he takes you to Terrace of the building. There, you repel the quote-unquote faithless attack, and you recover the captured private from the faithless. You then retrieve the keystone and hand it off to Vorik. Vorik takes you up to the top of the pyramid and he places it on a pedestal.
Yep.
Your
Okay.
work here is over.
Yep. So that means, right? That means that when we show up, right? When we show up on Horde's side, the keystone is
Bring me
already
a
there.
big plate of buttery pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
The keystone is already there.
in your house.
So by that fact,
But I go to your house, mommy.
I want you to yell Lotaro
My turn to see. Are you? I have a chair for Junana. Are you?
Uh-huh.
Could that chair for Junana? for the heart.
Yay!
That's
I
not-
say for the
that's
heart.
not worth it.
Where's Q? Oh, that's
Hold on, hold on.
O.
Hold on.
That's
Lucius!
O.
Come here. Ah, it doesn't matter anymore. We were
And where's the letter Q?
The letter Q is right there. Why do you need to find the letter Q?
Oh, the Q is there.
Mm-hmm.
And where's the letter F? Oh, the letter F right there. Where's the letter
Hey,
B?
Squishy.
Oh, there's the letter B.
She doesn't have the headphones on.
And
Oh, okay.
where's the L?
Do you want to sing any of your songs for my friends?
Yes.
Okay, sing.
Poop song.
Here
Poop,
you
poop, 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 poop. Poop, 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 poop. I put in my poop song.
What are you doing? What are you doing to Mommy's elf? What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, that's enough. That's enough. Stop doing that to Mommy's elf. Do I get kisses? No, no kisses for Mommy? No. No kisses?
No.
Why no kisses?
No.
Kisses for good luck?
No.
Why not?
No. No.
Do I get to kiss you?
No. Wait, no.
No kisses, apparently. You see my little snake?
I do.
You like my little snake?
Yeah. Where's the monster movie babies?
I don't have a sub to
oh,
Netflix
this
for the
one.
monster movie babies.
You have the monster babies.
Baby, my Netflix sub ran out. And soon, in about 11 days, my game time will run out. Unless some people show some support for this stream and give me some coffee. On coffee.
On coffee tea.
Coffee, yep.
Coffee tea for church.
Yeah, the church does serve coffee. Hey, sweetie. Cutie Patchy Marty Pie says booty.
Booty.
Yeah.
Hey, what you said?
She said booty. She'll just throw out that word there constantly. She will toss out the word booty just arbitrarily, the same way some juvenile boy will toss out the word penis. Yep, for her it's booty. I have to say, my baby's take on things is much cuter.
Hey, Johnny. Lower scavengers.
The Trash Loa. I have yet to meet the Trash Loa. I am looking forward to it.
I wanted to say that.
The keeper of discarded things and discarded people.
Let's just say that thing, well, is like annoying.
The Trash Loa is annoying. Yeah, I've heard the Trash Loa is a dick, but I want to meet them because Trash Loa.
I made a mod that matches the Seabraid Stallion perfectly.
Oh, you must put the screenshot of it in the Discord. Both the Discords. Guild Discord and Channel
Yeah.
Discord. Everyone in the chat, if you want to
Later
see
on,
Hollandvar's...
later on.
Yeah, if you want to see Hollandvar's Mog, come by the Discord later on and he will show you the screenshot of it. You will see the Seabraid Mog.
No, that
What
freaking
exactly am I looking for? Fane
Loa.
collar.
That Loa can fall in
A little
pit.
lightning suppression
Stay
spire.
in that pit.
Hey, you'd be nice to Lola.
If it's not one zombie, I don't care.
If it's not Gonk, then it doesn't matter.
I'll give Gonk my respect. Okay. I would say another low. I would say something else regarding another low up. But it's sure that I know what said I will.
Damn it.
Da 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 da.
Paku's also a good one. I like Paku.
Like who?
Paku.
Paku. I heard Paku's a bitch.
Eh!
Like she's some flappy, snotty bitch.
It's not that. It's
No,
just
it
that
is
she's stern. She's like a mother. You know, like she's not gonna. She'll take care of you and everything, but she's not a joke. Like she doesn't take the sweet side of it. She's tough but lucky. That kind of thing. At least that's how the that's how the Zanzalari talked about her in one episode. But she's
Where
not
is
bad.
Braum? Anyone have a spare Mustang? Where is Braum? Braum's there in the chat, last I heard.
Spare Mustang.
Yeah, her Mustang got broke. Car.
The car?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, it took me a second and I was like, but who has a spare Mustang? I mean,
Is it covered? Is our Mustang still covered under warranty?
Is your Mustang still covered under warranty, Cutie Patchy Mari Pie?
What?
that's her name. That's my
That was a long time.
Pachimari rules.
I'm not saying nothing bad in regards. So, hey,
Speaking of Pachimari, you thinking about that Overwatch free weekend, Granith? I take your resounding silence as a no.
yeah.
Call me Tsugumi. Okay,
Just
I can
take
do
it
that.
as a no. Just take that as
Yeah, I could hear the no on your face. Just by your
yeah,
silence.
yeah, it's like I don't do or Overwatch. It's like people ask me, "Hey, why don't you play Overwatch?" Yeah. To me, I'm not a person who enjoys these kind of first-person shooter, whatever the hell. It's like, yeah, I know Overwatch isn't really a first-person shooter, but like, the only difference is like you got power. That's how I see it. Like, it's not really. It's more like cartoon superhero.
Yeah.
I do like the story. I like the story. Don't get me wrong. If they ever decide to do like some, I don't know, animated series of Overwatch, I'll watch it. I like it.
No, Cutie Patchy Mari Pie, or, I mean, Tsugumi, that's not Aquilus, that's Granith. But, yeah, what even got me into Overwatch was the story, because I am not a first-person shooter games fan. But the story got me into it, and the ease with which one can pick it up and put it down kept me playing it. Like, there is no such thing as a quick game of Hearthstone or a quick game of Heroes of the Storm or a quick, you know, anything in WoW. There is such a thing as a quick match in in Overwatch. You can queue up for something quick, put it down when you're done. It's all good. God, I'm so hungry. Someone please feed me. Please feed me. I'm hungry.
That's your cue.
His photo is
right
cute.
now, so.
I don't think Granith has posted his photo anywhere in my Discord. I know he's in
What?
my Discord. I don't think he posted his photo in my Discord. Did you post your photo in
no.
my Discord?
Photos. Yeah, you get like my photo for like 5 minutes, and then I delete it. Yeah. That's how it works. You know, people's like, oh, but you should photo up. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not doing that.
It leads to problems.
Yeah, at least the problem. And you know, this Zug does not want to deal with no problem.
Yeah, I recently took the leap of faith to put up my photo. Show the world my face. No problems yet, but with all things, you know, it'll happen eventually. But I am not discouraged.
Just know that what you may think I am, based on my voice, no, that's not how I look. You know, I've had people assume that I'm like African American. No, I'm Hispanic. Total.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that just from talking to you. Because the thing is, you've got the accent that kind of adds a deeper twang to the resonance of your voice. So that's probably what leads to the assumptions. But I already noticed the accent, so I was like, oh, he's, you know,
Also,
from the Northeast and
those
Hispanic.
of you
So.
think, oh, he sounds like a dork. You're close, not there, but I'll give you 5 extra points for at least nearing the mark. Okay? And no, I'm not in New Jersey. Don't get disrespectful.
Well, yeah, I already knew from hearing your voice that you were Hispanic, but from the Northeast.
Yeah. I'm up there. By the way, people, if you're saying anything in the chat, just don't. I cannot see it. I should be tapping to check it out here and there, but right now,
The last thing that was said was Cutie Patchy Mario Pie saying it's a pimp Pokemon.
the pimp Pokemon. What's the pimp? Me? I mean, I don't really consider myself a Pokemon. I mean, that's if it's regarding me. I don't know. That's weird. Pokemon.
Not your Pokemon.
Let's
Did you just
see.
call me a Pokemon right now?
I need one more lightning bomb.
God dang it, I went the wrong way and there's a bear attacking me. Oh, it's with oh my god. Kultiris, man. Like, what's
love
good with y'all? I'm not pleased with these witches and all that. You know, when I heard human witches, I thought harvest witches. Okay? That's what I thought. I thought you grew crops and shit. You took growing crops and you took it to an unnecessary level.
So you're like, I did not sign up for this zuggery.
For real. I signed up for me killing the lions. This is not me killing the lions. And for those of you who are in the chat that are lions, well, you know what? Too bad. I don't. I'm not sympathetic.
Yeah, I got ganked by 3 Alliance today. The buddy system works. I can hardly wait until I'm max level and we're all grouping up for war parties.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase. I'm kind of. It depends on the situation. I'm not gonna like. If I find you questing, alright, you question. I'm not gonna do nothing. You do your thing. You do everything. You know, but say if I find you and your little buddy boy trying to attack a fellow horde, oh, you best be certain of jumping. You know, you're not gonna. You either gonna die or you're just gonna have to kill both of them. You probably are gonna kill both of them. Armed warrior, probably gonna be like red paladin. I know how you want to like. Okay. Get too dedicated to life.
Brandon is jealous of the light.
Hey, you can call it jealousy, but I'm not. I'm not technically too old. I like to be a bit rational. And that's why I like shamanism. Like shamanism, okay? You gotta be rational about it too. Like you're not.
Because that's more rational than light.
Light is all about patience. Oh, let me not get into it. Now I see why they want Zanzibar fleets and Vol'dun fleets. There's a fucking Hydra down there. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Block, 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 block.
Wow, you're making chicken sounds, huh, buddy? You want to deal with the Hydra? You can deal with the Hydra. That's up to you.
I already killed it.
Oh, this is a elite Hydra. This is like a big ass fucking Hydra. Fuck yeah. Giant. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do in Cold Stairs before I head back to Horde Land? There it is. Oh. There's 2 more things. I've been queued up for 1. It hasn't opened up yet. Oh well. I'm gonna deal with this. I just don't understand the light. I just don't understand it, man. Like,
The way the Void sees the light, and I know this from having listened to 1,000 Years of War, they see it as this all-consuming, single-minded force that gives moments of solace and peace to those it touches, but in return demands complete and absolute obedience. That's how the Void sees the light.
that's how I see the light before even the Void saw the light. Like that's, and I saw that it wasn't because of like the silver hand. That was Scarlet. Those guys are like.
And you gotta admit, the Void is not wrong in this view of its opposite. The light does demand service and obedience, and in return it will give you peace and solace. But unfortunately, those moments of peace and solace can be addicting, and you will do whatever is asked of you by the light to have those moments. It's like a light high.
Yeah, that's like totally not what the light is.
The Void sees all possible paths and regards them as truth. Even the lies.
Let me tell you what the light is. Let me tell you what the light is.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you what them. Who?
Go ahead.
Okay. The light is not a a thing to be worshipped or a thing to be, you know, taken for granted. The light gives you power because you have faith in the light. You don't have, there's no certain code you have to adhere to. There's nothing like that. All you have to do is have faith. That's all you have to do. The light doesn't provide moments of tranquility. It doesn't provide, these, these great, feats of strength or anything. The light is the light. The light provides nothing that you don't provide yourself.
And therein is a congruous point with something that is learned on Draenor in Shadow Moon Valley, and I recently did this leveling my Void Elf, so I recently learned this. And you can go back to the monument and replay the message to hear it again, where Velen explains to you that life and light are one and the same. That life itself is light, and light is the force of light. So that was why when he sacrificed his life, it reignited the light of the darkened Naru, because light and life itself are one and the same. And this also is congruous with something that is also touched on, not just how the void thinks and desires things, but Locust Walker says the void sees what you know as life and order to be abhorrent. It is completely counter to all that you know as life, order, sanity, and it seeks to swallow and undo these things. So this is also why shadow and void are also associated with death, because it undoes life and light, or seeks to undo life and light.
Well, shadow is the literal,
Yeah?
essence of death.
Yeah? So all of this is congruent to each other and makes sense. You can tell everyone in the chat we love talking lore and philosophy. It's great.
Yeah, like, with me, like I said, it's like, maybe it's not the fact of the force itself that is the light, it's maybe probably the fact that the people that use it,
The dogmas, yeah. The dogmas of the Church of the Light.
Some of them take it into a danger where, like, they take it to a place where it's unnecessary. And you know what? The Void does the same thing too. Like, people of the Void take everything to a whole unnecessary level where it's like, they become absolute to what that thing is. To where it leads to that zealot nature regardless of the power of the will. Then again, as we already know, all magic is corrupt. All magic has its own benefits and has its own downfalls. Regardless of what it is. And I've explained this with, like,
Woo!
shamanism. Like, sure, yeah, shamanism, this requires prayer. But an exterior force. But, like, at the end of the day, it can also be a corrupt thing. If you really think about it, you're controlling the very world. You're basically controlling the very world itself. You control the water that people drink, the earth that people walk on, the fire that keeps them warm.
Control,
the air
that would be
breathe.
in the Tonka philosophy of control. The broken and general orc philosophy is to live in harmony with what is. Like,
yeah.
You've read Unbroken, right?
Yes.
The story of Nobundo? Yeah. The basic tenet of shamanism is everything that is alive. That is the core of what it is to know the elements. Everything that is, everything that exists, everything that makes everything is alive. It's a great philosophy. I like it.
Oh my god, this freaking quest.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Alpheus, how much do I owe you?
Huh?
How much do I owe you for the goods?
Like 1K at most.
Okay, no problem.
Another exile to slaughter.
Because the one you wanted was like less than 25 gold.
Okay.
And I'm using set increments in my mind, not accurate to what is actual price. I think the most expensive one was the Thunderous Trash one at like 800 or something.
Something has aggroed me and will not stop. There. Turning invisible always does a nice aggro reset.
Yeah, what? Oh, did I go?
Let's see. What do I need here? What do I need? What do I need? I need to kill Faithless. I need to kill a Krog Tamer. Do I jump or do I go down that hollow? Well, first I kill this guy, it looks like. I love how my little snake is just watching what I'm doing. Hey Granith, were you here when I said what I named my snake?
What do you name your snake?
I named my snake Unokalhai. It's the name of the star at the heart of the constellation Serpens. The serpent.
I have no idea what that.
Unokalhai literally translates as heart of the serpent. That's what the ancient astronomers named it, because it was at the heart of the serpent in the constellation.
Cool name.
Thank you very much. I thought it very fitting for a baby cobra. Unokalhai.
Apparently, this quest is like completely bugged. World quest.
Oh dear.
So if I go, called
one?
swab this. The world quest is called swab this. Apparently, I can't even do it, and the Alliance can't even do it because of the fact of where it's located.
Where is the world quest?
Freehold.
Is it a dungeon world quest?
I don't know.
I don't see a world quest over in Freehold.
I have it up right now. It's called swab this. For Horde.
Alright.
Tailoring is so much easier to do in Battle for Azeroth than it's been in Legion and especially Warlords of Draenor.
Funny, I was described, speaking of Warlords of Draenor, somebody was asking me regarding the plans because of the fact that Nago works they get exalted with the Honor Town. And one of the people asked me, hey, you know about the Flower Picker clan, don't you? And I'm like, we don't talk about the Flower Picker.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the Flower. They're like, why you don't talk about the Flower thing? Because they pick flowers? I'm like, you did not know. He's like, come on, tell me about the Flower Picker clan. I'm like, shush. You don't get to
Thank you, sweetie. Guys, my child brings me pasta.
Yeah, with hunks of butter.
You want to come here and say for the Horde? Say it in your best orc voice.
For the Horde!
And
I said it.
I said it.
That's
You did a good job, okay? Best orc voice, 10 out of 10.
Thank
I'm
you,
proud of you.
people.
I'm proud of you. You keep on doing it.
Thanks.
Keep on being good.
Jeez.
Okay?
Alright, thank you.
Great group up for this Mortifying the Exile world quest.
Keep on being good, kid. You go places. Keep on doing good, kid. You be going places. I tell you.
Alright, Galax, calm the hell down.
What? Gee.
Oh my god, you sounded just like him. God, you totally freaked me out there.
Oh, you want me to freak you out even more? Alright. Let's do this. You guys done the Horde scenario, right?
Which
Well,
one?
yeah.
The one for the stockades.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know who says this. Nah, man. I've been knowing you. You beat the snake that...
That's pretty good. Pretty good roasting.
Oh my god, that was good.
Hey, man.
I am riding a Crawlisk. Holy crap. I was riding a Crawlisk.
Yep.
I was riding a sand trilobite.
I need tea. Where's tea, please?
Apparently my
When I
child
get
says I
more
will
of
need
the
to
clothes,
self
I can do
introduce
it.
myself.
Oh.
But getting up to go get salts involves getting up and going and getting the salts. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it in some minutes here. It is 7:47 and I do end the stream between 8 and 8:30 and I will probably end it sharply at 8 because I am so hungry.
Hey, Alpheus,
Yes.
have you seen Legend?
I love that movie.
Legend?
Yeah.
That movie is amazing.
Name's not really ringing a bell.
Okay.
It's a Tom Cruise and Tim Curry movie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is.
But the thing I was gonna say is there's this swamp hag towards the middle end.
Oh my god, yes!
the hags in Trustvar have
Just
the
like
same
that.
facial features and head movements of that person.
Just like her, yes.
It's really good. You should watch it. It's a really great medieval fantasy movie. Tim Curry is the devil.
Darkness is his name. He's like darkness incarnate. The seduction of the darkness is my favorite scene. Especially with the Tangerine Dream music track. That version. Because there's, I think, 3 different versions of the movie. There's like the theatrical edition, the collector's edition, and the director's cut edition. And one of them has like a different score. I really like the one with the Tangerine Dream score for that scene because it's so creepy. It's like this carousel ride. It's great.
Oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tim Curry is a terrific actor.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Oh my god, he's so good.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah,
I should say hello to Tim Curry, my
his
old friend.
role as the darkness, I honestly could not see any other actor playing him. I honestly could not. At least not like that. When you've got Tom Ellis playing the smooth, charming, and comical devil, and then you've got Tim Curry playing the darkness. For real, no one else could do it. No one else could do it better. Alright, I have killed many faithless. Time to go find
that a
Kiro.
World boss?
Is what a world boss.
Hold on.
Are world bosses even up right now?
They shouldn't be.
He's just a level 122 rare elite. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think the raid bosses are up.
Nope.
I know for a fact the raid bosses will be up later on. I think they're gonna be up when either old deer comes out or something. Because a lot of their armor is based on very
Yeah, it's
very
basically
deer.
deer armor. All deer and Morphon armor in terms of the Azerite tank.
What do you guys think about this armor? What do you think about the old deer armor?
I think it looks pretty cool.
I've looked at the plate stuff, and the plate stuff is it's literally the Dwemer armor from Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry, it is.
Yep, pretty much. Now I did take a look at the mail and leather plates or leather sets for old deer, and they also look pretty cool.
Yeah, the cloth one looks a little weird with that mask, but you know.
What do you think about plate?
I already told you what I thought about plate.
Yeah.
It's alright. Not that like.
Finally!
Like on certain races, it'll look beast. On others, like,
Hey, baby. You know
Yeah,
that
baby.
that trinket I have with the 5 shadow knives that totally pulled Moreau's and Karazhan?
Yeah.
Well, finally I am getting a replacement trinket for it. The the Sheath of Asara is a 210 item. The cracked Krog's shackles that I'm about to pick up is a 223 item. And the Sheath of Asara's effect was your damaging spells have a chance to conjure 6 shadow blades after 2 seconds. The swords begin launching forward, each dealing shadow damage to the first enemy in their path and increasing damage taken from your subsequent shadow blades by 10% for 3 seconds up to 50%. The shackles is equip. Your attacks and spells have a chance to summon a released Krog to your side for 15 seconds. That's it! So much less likely to pull Moreau's.
Mm-hmm.
The Faithless will be nursing that wound for a while. Well done. Thank ya. Thank ya. Thank ya. Goodbye, Sheath of Asara. Fare you well. I'm still keeping my Terminus signaling beacon. Use. Call a Legion ship to bombard the target location for 9 seconds, dealing 2,010 fire damage to all targets within 12 yards, including the ship. Don't worry, this Faithless won't be needing it anymore.
And let's get out of here before the faithless send reinforcements.
Yay! I'm on a Kralisk. Battle Kralisk! This trilobite is going to war! Here we are at the
okay.
Crackling Bridge.
So there is
there
more
it is.
reasons as to why you should get rep with the Honor Bound. The Honor Bound offers you scouting reports. These scouting reports that you can get through war resources allow you to unlock certain points within areas of Trustbar, Terrace Guard, and Storm Sun. And once you unlock these areas, those will be made into extra flight points for the Horde, or I'm assuming for the Alliance when they're on Zandalar after you complete it. So it makes traveling around, the continent a bit more easier for you in regards to, being able to access more flight paths. I think that's good.
Need something?
Tinker and
That's,
Tajani.
that's actually pretty good. And like once you hit honors, you do. But then when you have revered, you get a lot. You get like 1, 2, 5. You get 5. Wow. That's really good actually.
Surviving means being resourceful.
Do we have to walk the entire way? Jesus.
Yes.
No.
Exercise you'll learn.
You know, sometimes I just argue with you because I like being contrary, right?
I know. I don't give a shit.
He likes arguing with me sometimes just so he can see me do the narrow-eyed, scowling pout.
Mm-hmm.
It amuses him immensely.
A lot of things amuse me.
He is strange.
Yeah, I'm strange.
Question.
And the even more infuriating thing is when I realize he's just needling at me so that I give him that narrow-eyed, scowling pout, I get angry and end up doing it. So either way, he wins. Yep.
Okay, this fucking shit is creepy as fuck. This place is weird.
I
don't
love
like this place.
Drustbar. I love Drustbar. Drustbar is
It's not
my...
even Drustbar I'm in right. Well, technically I'm in Drustbar, but not like in the zone. I'm in the
Okay.
fucking dungeon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is actually about 2 minutes to the time at which I would end the stream. 8 o'clock. I am going to cut the stream here, carry on with my night, eat my dinner, talk with my ever interesting conversation companions here, my guildies. Please, if you want to talk with us some more, Granith, Hollandvar, Altheus, me, please click on that link on my channel page to join the Discord server, join the BattleNet community, come have fun with us. Please remember to follow, please remember to subscribe, please remember to support me on Ko-fi. I am going to be running out of BattleNet, running out of WoW time this month, so please show your support, because if you don't help me get that there, I'm just going to be covering a whole lot of Boomsday Project in Hearthstone. You know, if you can't do what you like, do what you can. And I have other Blizzard games to play and cover for you. So, fear not, there is more, but just not this at the end of the month. Thank you so much for sticking with me, staying with me. Thank you very much, Altheus, for the Nightbot command triggers there in the chat. Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
Please remember to bring your guildies, your raiders, your PvPers. We love doing the PvP. We're just all busy leveling right now. Haven't gotten time for War Party fun yet, but that will be coming in this expansion. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. Next stream is on Monday. More of the same, more Battle for Azeroth. Unless you all beg me to play something else, then I'll probably open with it, but fall back on Battle for Azeroth. Good night, have a great weekend, and until next time, get fat loot, stay on the point, be excellent to each other. Bye-bye.